The leaves, they are a changing, my friend. And honestly, they're really pretty right now.
I
they
would
are.
think so.
Oh
yes.
my gosh. This is The Perspective. We talk about a bunch of random chicanery. My name is McCall.
I'm Ema.
I'm producer Butters. Can you
And-
say that?
What?
The word you just said.
Chicanery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not another 4-letter word that would probably get us in trouble. Chicanery is like, let me see if I can find the
You
definition.
could almost say that word in the word you just said.
Sure could.
Almost.
So, chicanery is the use of trickery to achieve political, financial, or legal purpose. So, just other random-ish, right, that we talk about. So, with the changing of the leaves, with the changing of the seasons, we all know the devastation that is to come.
Oh my
That's the
gosh.
4-letter word.
The 4-letter word.
And it starts with an S.
Doesn't end with a T. It ends with a dub.
I mean, depends on the day. But
Usually when I'm
it's usually,
usually when I'm referring to it, it does end with a T. But yes,
open the window and go.
snow.
Yep.
Snow! Yay!
Darn it!
Ice.
This is ruining my
Snow.
life.
I like
Snow,
the
snow,
different reaction.
Yeah, joyful and triumphant. It's the greatest. Honestly, I've been looking at the forecast because like Wednesday, Thursday, we're supposed to have lows like 32. And
Yeah.
I am devastated, to say the least. Because I just don't, I mean, we were working on winter stuff this weekend, but it's like
Same.
official, and I can't even express to you how sad it makes me.
I like it because I don't have to mow the lawn.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, yes,
That's nice.
but
It gets me excited. I'm so sorry. I know you guys hate it. I am excited.
I think you're just excited because you're gonna be like, yeah, well, this is great. See
I'm
you later.
bouncing.
Bye.
Deuces.
We have no winter here. not like what we had last year. I feel like it's gonna be bad like it was last year too.
Fun.
That's what everybody says. That's what
Maybe.
the Farmer's Almanac says.
By the way, I did figure out that my car has electric start or auto.
Remote start?
Yeah.
Good for you, bud.
Yeah.
How long you had it?
A year and a half.
Oh, good.
That's what I said. And then I said, weren't you making fun of somebody because they didn't know either?
My mom. Let me look at my keys real fast. I have remote start as well. Oh, that's right. It's not on my key. We after the fact programmed it. So, anyway, my mom has the remote start too. I remote started my car from, I think we were going to the airport. She was dropping me off or picking me up, whatever. And I remote started my car, and my mom was like, man, I would love to have remote start on my car. Like, that would be so cool. My mom's car is like brand new, right? So she's like, I would love to have that. And she calls me one day. She's like, McCall, I just found out my car has remote start. And I was like, you did? And she's like, yeah, it's on my like key fob. And so I just never thought about it because it's got that little like, you know, turning whatever. And I said, well, what did you think it was? Like your car was doing a cartwheel? Like what did you think that little button was?
It's your reverse button.
Yes,
You press
it's
that
my
button
It's the smart pack.
for your
It's the smart pack. It's the undo button.
the undo. Undo that.
Never mind. I don't want to do that.
I got in an accident. Undo. Problem solved. Like, anyway, so it's kind of funny. So you're not alone in the late start of figuring out remote start.
To be fair,
To be fair.
the remote does not have the little restart button
Yeah.
with the car on it.
Fair.
So I guess it's a secret code.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if like from what I understand, like the dealer has to program it,
Oh.
but you can program it to whatever you want.
Uh-huh.
And I guess that had been programmed to that, and I had
Good.
no idea. Now, if I
That's-
just had some heated seats, that'd be perfect.
That's
Mhm.
it
That'd be
is
golden.
perfect. I'll tell you right now. It's very
I
nice.
would love it,
Oh,
but I
heated
don't.
seats are so nice.
They
I miss
are.
them.
Oh man, they're so nice. I'm at the point right now. I've been remote starting my car for the last, I don't know, 2 weeks, something like that. Because 5:00 in the morning rolls around. This morning it was 35 degrees at my house, so I was like, yeah, perfect. But here's my problem: is that I have to turn it to wherever it needs to be temperature wise. So if it's on the cold, whether it's on the heat, so it has to be preset because
Yeah.
it's not fancy dance,
I'm guessing you have it on AC.
Yeah, during the nighttime when I'm driving around, I have it on AC. And so I have to like make a conscious effort as soon as I get out of my car or turn off my car at night to turn it up to the heat and turn the seat warmer on because it doesn't just automatically kick it on. So I have to make sure to have those set before the fact. But it is so freaking nice. But mine's you lock it 3 times and it kicks on the remote start.
That's what mine does too.
Really? Nice. Click, click, click.
So really, even if the AC was on, at least the engine's running and getting warm.
Yes.
So you can just flip it over when you get over.
Yes, which is nice, except for when the AC is actually on and then it's like all condensation-y on the outside of the
Fun fact,
car.
you know your AC runs when you put the defroster on?
No. Science.
It helps.
Interesting.
It helps with the condensation.
So, just side tangent, sort of shortly. My car is having a moment. She is very sad. She's at 184,000 miles. We've had to do different work on it. We've talked about it in the past. So my AC has like gone out, and like, yes, I know, just recharge it. And so I've recharged it. Like I recharged it at the beginning of this season and it's like out again. And so I know that there's a leak somewhere in there. I don't know where it's at, but I've had to drive to Brigham City on the highway on I-15. I don't know how many times. And for some reason, it's not my favorite thing in the whole wide world to roll my windows down on the highway as I'm driving.
No, it's terrible.
It's awful. So I went to one of the shops to go and grab another can of the refrigerant because I was like, whatever, I know I have 4 days left of needing to do this. This was like 2 weeks ago, by the way. So I've needed it more than just that. So it's out again, by the way. So I refilled my refrigerant. I went into the store and the guy's like, why are you getting this? And I was like, well, to refill my AC. Well, in a couple days, you're not going to need it. I was like, okay, Grandpa, look. First of all, take my money.
Like, what does it matter?
First of all, why do you care what I do with my car?
I know.
Like,
I was seriously.
I'm
I was
blowing
like,
this up.
for funsies. Like, why not? So I'm gonna shoot it with a BB
Yeah,
gun.
because I want to spend $30 on nothing.
on nothing. So anyway, yeah, I go in and he's like, well, I just like I don't understand, and I think part of it, like being a woman going into a car repair shop ever, it's like this big masculinity trip, like. So much. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't get me wrong. A lot of times when it comes to cars, I don't. And I don't care. However, when it comes to, like, refilling my refrigerant, whatever, I know how to do it. I've done it multiple times. I know how to fix it, right? So, yeah, the guy, he's just like, well, I don't know why you'd spend the money on it right now. And I was like, okay, can I just...
I want comfort.
Yeah, I told him, I said... Well, yeah, maybe we only have a couple of days left with it, but the thing is that I have to drive on the freeway, and it's not fun to drive on the freeway with my windows down, so not a big fan of that. And he's like, well, I just feel like it's a waste of money. I was like, okay, well, will you take my waste of money? Yeah, I was like...
Is it your money?
Look,
is it your hard-earned money? No, it's mine.
Right.
So.
You're like, okay, I'll shop somewhere else.
Yeah, I was
then.
like, okay. So I just took it, I got it and went out to my car and... he's like, well, do you know how to use it? And I was like, yes, I know how to use it. Just freaking let me buy my stuff. Let me waste my money on whatever it is you think I'm wasting my money on, guy. So I go out, I put it all together. He comes out, he's helping some other guy. And he's like, oh, are you sure you know how to do it? Everything's hooked up. I'm like, yeah.
Nope.
Like, so I'm over there, between noon and 3, adjusting the thing because you got to hold it and you got to twist the can and whatever. And he's over there helping somebody else afterwards, and he's like, that doesn't look like a fun job. And I was like, no, it's not. Can you please leave me alone? So anyway, he went inside. He continued to do his job. But seriously, I have thought about that like every day since. Every time I turn on my AC, I'm like, freaking guy.
I would have just turned around and be like, do you want to do it? Like, because obviously you don't think I can do it.
Right.
So you do it.
You're welcome to do
it.
Do it,
I don't
guy.
like doing it.
Do it. Do it, guy.
So my past experience with the recharging has never been good. So I just take it in somewhere and be like, you know what? You guys recharge it. Because I overcharged it and then it doesn't
work. Right.
I hate that.
Yeah. So I went and I didn't overcharge it, which was good. But I went in and I had to have them recharge mine physically at a place. It was I showed up and I was like, hey, while you're in there, can you please recharge my AC because it's not working. It hasn't worked like consistently for the last couple of years. So I know that I have to refill it. I know that I have to repair it, but at the same time I'm like, my car is kind of on its last leg. Not really. Like it's at 184,000 miles. I know that it can go a good amount further. I don't want to invest the money into it to try and figure out what's wrong with my AC when we're at the end of AC season right now. Like, it's not really something I want to spend the money into. So, anyway, I go into these people and I'm like, hey, can you guys just like recharge my AC while you're there? And they're like, yeah, sure, whatever. I was there for like 2 hours. These guys were sitting there. They're like, we've never done this before. And I was like, great. You're really instilling some confidence in me. Can you please undo what you were gonna do and I'll go take it somewhere where they have
How
done
funny would
it?
have been, you're like, never mind, I'll take my car now.
I mean, seriously, I was just like,
Oh.
great. Yeah.
Here, let me show you how to do this.
Here, you plug this one in, you unplug this one, you put the little clip in, and when it turns green, it means it's done. Anyway, so there's my little tangent rant about AC. So hopefully, without my AC stuff being in there, it'll still work. I don't know.
We'll see.
Oh, I don't know.
I guess if your windows don't defrost very well.
Then I'll
with
open the windows and I'll
condensate.
cry.
So it helps with the condensation inside of the vehicle. Is what it does when you have the heater and the defrost on.
Okay.
So
Well, that's good to know.
because I've had a problem where there's just a lot of moisture on the windows.
Yeah, on the inside.
And I
then
couldn't
it
figure out
freezes.
why. It's because the stupid AC wasn't turned on.
Rude. Well, my
I've
stupid
never had
AC.
this problem. so-
Yeah.
The
You
only
what?
time the only time I've had condensation in my car and it froze was when I was stuck in Texas.
Well, that'll do it. Flipping
I mean, you
Texas.
were living inside of it, right?
I camped
Yeah.
in my
Yeah.
car.
Yeah,
yes.
that's-
So the
why.
breathery of it,
All of your that.
the breathing.
The breathing
the lack
of myself and my 2 dogs.
Yes, and the lack of opening of the doors.
That'll do it.
Indeed.
Could that be it?
Well, that'll be it.
That was it. I was like,
Yep.
wow, it's frozen inside my car.
Ooh, I hate that. I hate that.
All right, so everybody heaters work.
Yes. I
Have,
think
have you
so.
tested the heater in your house?
Yes, I have turned on my. I turned on
Mine
my
doesn't
heater.
work. I have to.
What?
Well, it probably does. It's the thermostat's out of battery, so I have to
Oh.
place an order and be like, hey, fix it.
Good.
Can I fix it?
You-
Probably.
You probably should do that.
Just
like
throw some batteries in it.
it's
I'll
gonna
do
be
that
cold.
today. Just remind me today. I'll do it today. My parents are home. They'll take care of my dogs.
There you go. So my heater does work. We turned it on a couple weeks ago when we had that drop to like low 50s or whatever it was. I was at home and I was shivering. I was upstairs working in my office and I called Dustin. I was like, "Can I turn on the heater up here?" And he's like, "The heater's already on in the downstairs. So yeah, you can turn the heater on up there." I was like, "Oh, great. Nice." Thanks, guy.
I have not turned on my heater.
Really?
In fact, I'm still opening some of my windows.
I've been doing that too.
Me too.
Yesterday all of my windows were open.
Oh, this is like the best time.
I know. It
It is the
really
best
is.
time.
It's like to sleep
Oh.
and it's not so hot.
I know, and it's nice outside.
It's cold.
You don't have to have the
Yeah.
AC or the heater on. It's
There's
Yeah.
just this looming sadness that is imminent for me.
It's only what you make of it.
Oh,
I think it's
I don't
great.
think it's sad. I think it's great. So
I-
for me, it's like yes.
I think we've talked about it before. I'm nervous about this winter, just solely based on the way that last winter went for me mentally and emotionally. It was not good. So I'm hoping that we're in a more stable state.
Mm.
However, I don't know how it's going to be. I told Dustin while we were standing in the backyard, like yesterday, maybe it was the day before, we were standing out there, and I said, you know, I'm just sad that winter is coming. And Dustin was like, I know, this is my favorite time of year. And I was like, I know, it's so nice. But yesterday,
Enjoy this.
I know.
Enjoy it. Stop
I-
worrying about what's in the future.
I am. Oh my gosh.
Listen,
Live in the moment.
Aristotle over here.
listen. You
Thanks,
gotta think.
bud.
You gotta think about this. Really, the really cold snap doesn't really happen till at least January. February,
Mhm.
and sometimes in March. But so you at least got 3 more months.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's true. And the good news is there's a lot of good news. We're looking silver lining, right?
Positive.
Yes,
Right.
we're looking silver lining. The good news is I think Dustin's getting a tractor so that he can move snow instead
Oh.
and, utilize it around our place.
Good.
Yeah.
And then it won't snow.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be so nice. That's what we're doing.
That's usually what happens. We got a
We're
snow
winning it.
blower, no snow.
No snow. Yep.
Great.
You put the snowblower away, all the snow. That's, yeah. So
That
we're,
didn't work last year. I had it out.
Dang
it
it.
literally lived next to the door because,
rough. Because,
it just
I had to
snowed.
use it. Yeah. Every day.
Just snowed.
Oh,
Even when they were like, it's not going to snow. Okay,
I
that's
know.
awesome. We went out. We were driving around. Next thing I
5
know,
inches.
1 foot of snow. And I'm like, it wasn't supposed to snow today.
That's the worst. Same thing with the rain the last little bit too. It's like, it's not really gonna rain, and then it just like downpours.
Downpours.
And then on the days that it's like, hey, it's gonna rain, nothing.
Yeah.
Pick a day.
It's going to snow 3 inches today. Okay, cool. I'll be prepared. Stays home. Where's the snow?
Next day, 1.5 feet.
Yeah. It's not going to snow tomorrow, though. So you can go out and, all right, cool. Trapped in snow,
Yep.
foot of snow. What the heck?
Yep.
It's funny. I don't usually change my plans because of snow. 'Cause I
Yeah.
guess we just grew up here, so
Yeah, it's like,
whatever.
it's gonna snow, I guess. My only times that my plans have changed because of snow were last year when they closed down the road for me to be able to drive in or out of my town.
I mean,
so
that'll do it.
That'll do it. Yeah.
Hey guys.
But generally by
Yeah.
midday they have most of the roads cleared.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thankfully, I think ours were cleared by like 4, which still, I mean, it was intense. It was so drifty out at my house. It was
Drifty.
wild. Drifty. New description of everything.
The worst is when it's drive time home and
Yes.
it's snow, but it's snow sticking where it's like
Slushy-ish.
yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That is the worst. And it doesn't happen very often.
No. It's that, and then it's my least favorite because of the way that, like, I get it. People are happy inspections went away and whatever. But it's that part that's, like, sad for me because nobody changes their tires. And so it's so sketch because there's a lot of people who don't change their tires and put new tires on, and they're sliding all over the place. That scares me. I'm going to get head-on collisioned. Knock on wood. I don't want that to
I guess that
happen.
would solve your AC problem.
Ta-da!
That would solve your AC problem.
No longer a problem for me.
It's always AC.
Always AC. Always cool, buddy. Always. That's what it stands for, obviously.
I actually don't know what it actually
I don't
means.
either. Air conditioning, probably.
Oh,
AC stands for air conditioning. How do you guys not know this? What?
this blonde moment brought to you by
AC, the random guy at O'Reilly that ruined my life. Any thoughts?
I was gonna say Aaron Carter.
Air car.
R.I.P., buddy. R.I.P. Too soon, my guy. Too soon. Okay, well, on that note, any final thoughts?
I have a whole button for Aaron Carter.
Aaron Carter.
Damn it.
Aaron Carter. I'm going with always cool. It'll stay always cool, buddy. Always
Oh
cool.
my gosh. I can't with you.
All right. Any final thoughts? No? Yay? Okay. This has been
4-letter word.
Yeah, this has been The Perspective. Goodbye.
Thanks. Bye.